against the barricades, knowing that Shockwave is near. Might be caught off guard right here as it gets spotted out by the drone. But no, he will drop through the hatch. Oh, actually, Dan was ready to pick him up right there and did so effectively.
Yeah, that's some real vigilance being shown there by Team Empire. And Dan, of course, not going to be traded out, which means he can continue to hold on here. Here comes in another 1v1. It's going to be Scyther winning that out as Pasha falls down. And once again, this is that really scary player who we were looking at not only getting good trades, good kills, but being able to play the flank on that Oryx. And evidently, that's not going to be available anymore. So Virtus Pro suddenly going to have to start rethinking things. Especially as, you know, they've only really got Rusk on the map who can play that sort of flank role now anymore, as the other two are likely to be based downstairs.
Definitely has some bullet holes here still to work with, but as he punches in the door right now, what we spotted out, managed to drop down the diffuser at least. Dan taken care of. It's at least going to give away his position now, but we'll rotate back all the way down to the actual site. With that, hoping to waste some valuable time, as right now, I mean, he did take down that Hibana, and if they didn't open up the kitchen hatch before, they're definitely not going to do that now. Meaning they will have to force themselves through the actual main stairs, but his Scyther does that perfectly by taking down WTG, going for a wallbang, almost hitting out on a mission right there as well. The proximity alarm is going to be telling them they're coming in from the motorcycle. It's going to be Joystick to pick Rask a mission with a double kill, though, to try and keep them alive. Gets the triple kill, and knows that the last one is coming from motorcycle. Is he going to be able to pick this one up? Needs to reload on his UMP, but he gets taken out. It's Empire to win the first match of the season. We're now deciding whether or not to go for the bars, or if he will be going up for 90. This chaos just gets Shate. That's the opening they need. That's the frag finally found. The last two are now around the southern side. Shinka is going to be going in with that plant. It's going to get taken down by Foy right here, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation as the plant now comes down. It's a 45-second countdown. Just started out. The pre-fire is coming in. Foy gets down. It's a Shinka right now on a 1v1 against Renewals, but he does have that clock in his favor. Just 30 seconds. And he needs to get these peaks. So you see that Renewals is trying to find wherever Shinka is, but he's below, he's hiding, he's playing smart about it. He still has an impact and might be able to actually defend this from below. The Slaymore will be shot right there, tries to actually ledge himself up right there, will be available to do so. This is not going to be putting off Renewals, and that means he might be able to get the defuse. Yes, he will. Shinka not being able to do that little strategic kind of playstyle you have, especially with Goga, you know, the best planter in the world. It really all looks like a current setup like that, but so far, not really going to be able to do anything. Hello, Fabian gets the entry onto LMs. It's going to be changing things up a little bit, and maybe allow them to, well, bounce off of this one and potentially get around Dev.
That's a pretty pivotal kill there from Fabian. Taking out that power player in the power position behind the lobby desk, and Vitality have made some fantastic ground here as well. Completely cleared Sunrise, and Rise himself is actually ready, just about to peek on inside, but Shaiko's got something to say about it. The flashbang goes out. The E1D is going to scan out Shaiko. He's going to run straight away, but meanwhile, Rise is making a full send into the bomb site. Hungry finds that opening exchange, but Bride holding fast. Goga for the trade, and now the bomb site has been flipped on its head. BDS have to retake 2 versus 3 here, make that a 1 versus 3. All on Shaiko. We know he's good, but is he good enough to make this happen? Vitality, they've looked so poor so far, but this could be the opportunity. Shaiko, 1 HP and a dream, but the E1D is going to make it so difficult for him. Just Goga and Hungry to hold. Shaiko, does he have what it takes? His team has been flawless so far, but BDS will be waiting on their star player to make this move. 2 1v1s is all it's going to take, but Vitality come away with their third.
To actually use that skeleton key and open up, make that work. As they are trying to get themselves the first lines of sight, the first angles into the players. As I already heard one of the C4s pop, it's the one of Alarms. The Ventura also was the C4 as well, so no more deniability in that case. Only 3 more smoke canisters, and of course the evil eyes left, the likes of BDS. So 1 minute to go. They really need to start baiting that utility, because otherwise they might get in trouble when they want to try and force that plan to go through, because all 50 seconds on the clock and not a single kill or a point of damage been done yet. And as I say, that Shaiko picks up right to start things off on this very long angle right here from the office.
There is 1 kill from Bibu, but this is where things start to look grim. Just under 40 seconds left for Vitality to make this happen. You can see the planter, Goga himself, looking to come in through Sauna, but don't forget, Bride, with 3 gas canisters in his pocket, Goga does find that opening on Shaiko. That evens up the numbers a little bit. But Bride still has those gas canisters, and that could come in so impactful. He may use one to cover his flank. First gas canister thrown out. That's going to deny the plant, but Goga can get aggressive. Exposed to the rotation hold, the Evil Eye harassing him as well. 15 seconds. Goga has to get this plant down. The BDS are doing a good job shutting it down. Bride, the man, to step up. It's all on him. Can he deny this plant? Bibu has to hold it. Can the plant get denied? Goga forcing it down. The Bride, the newest player for BDS with a huge... The Valkyrie camera here, rather the default camera, is going to help out Rise in this one. Alicia Mine's going to put Shaiko in a very awkward spot. Might try and pull that out, but there you go from Bride. That's exactly what we need to see. Taking down Rise. A few love taps from poor Bibu here, but he's caught between a rock and a hard place. BDS, once again, an exemplary performance to punish this aggression from Vitality, but we do end this in a 3 versus 3, and Vitality have that HP advantage because Bride is just so lit up. Where do we move from here? 3 versus 3, no control of the bomb site. Still Aroma downstairs. BDS, do they have the composure they need?
Well, that's the question indeed. Hungry, just waiting patiently behind the Sunrise bar right there, knowing that he's in a very important position as all these goo mines seem to pop. They need to go for the actual site now. There's 40 seconds left. There's not much time to actually try and keep up contesting. Another angle being opened up right here by Shaiko, allowing Rafael to try and assist. They know someone is downstairs on this position, and they try to pincer him with 3 people at a time. Shaiko managed to pick up Fabian. He's going to give away his position. Now he's going to be refired as Shaiko picks up the second one as well. And even if it was a 5-on-3 situation, it seems to be falling into the likes of BDS. It's only up to Goga now, going down on these ghoul fight stairs, but no one is going to be coming from there. Actually, it is. He gets it down onto Shaiko, but his position is now. He's on 1 HP. The spots are coming through. This has to be the saving grace that he might be able to use. Is he going to be able to get in time? Yes, he will be, but he's not going to be able to get Brit in time, as it's an indestructible wall, it looks like, and the plant is going to be going down. With that, it's 45 seconds left on the clock. Bride is low. It's up to Rafael to try and make the, well, heavy lifting right here for this round, and yes, he will. It's Rafael to get the last one, and it's beating.
Is Kanto looking to push in through China, potentially. Just checking Mod, and there's the kill onto Aces. Nice one there to tame these roamers. G2 looking to be in a prime position. Couldn't take out the default count. Bit of a whoopsie, but it's all right. Now your cameras are mine, says Dakavi. Uses that tablet to hack into the defensive cameras. Rogue needs to be over their shoulder after that one. And G2 in the driver's seat here, but when will this execute come about? There's plenty of time to make it happen.
I like how they're playing this very controlled game so far. Very drone heavy, very much based around these intel operators. But Kanto's popping off in this round. Already got himself 3. Can he make it the final 2 to get the ace? But behind him, Tengu is going for the plant. It was Ace's last round working the magic. This time around it's Kanto. No way! Ace.
Down here, Virtue and Citizen to push on through Master Bedroom, flashing at the position of Leon, the player who was not punished, in fact. Uno in a tough spot. Yeah, jab. Bring out! What's that? Hello, a little bit of a trade there from Citizen. Uno finds one as well. Suddenly this might be possible. Maybe I should take that back. Spoke too soon. It's all on Citizen. Make it a 1v2 now. 2 on him for the round. Make that a 1 versus 1. No way. This is Citizen's moment. Des, I'm going to let you take this one. He's the Brit. You're the Brit. What's he going to do?
It's him up against Aces here as well. We've seen Citizen go for such big clutches so many times over, stepping up close, not quite managing to land shots from either side, but now they've at least got the idea on where the other is. And Citizen, a little bit of smartness there as well, I thought. 45 seconds left on the drones, not really a bad shout for him. But Aces is just waiting for him to step into a site. You can almost see how they're like circling around the block at the same time together, never really quite crossing paths. It's like 2 ships passing each other in the night, but at some point someone has got to land this crucial shot. With 30 seconds left, that time is starting to run low for the side of G2. It's going to be Citizen who's got to try and find this aggressive angle, but so far a little tentative in his steps. Doesn't want to get himself over-aggressive. Going to even try and go for a plant. It is the Cardinal sin in a 1 versus 1. Tries to go for the bait out. He sees Aces slip past, but not quite managing to land a shot just yet. How long can Aces bait that out for? Because now Citizen has got to stick this, or he's got to find a kill. The bait comes through. He's got to contest it. It's coming down to 1 versus 1. Ben does it again.
3 versus 5, staring down match point. I just don't see this happening for Rogue.
Now, on the day itself, it does look like Rogue aren't quite the team that maybe we saw back at the EOC. It's week number 1, let's not forget, but as we said, for so many teams already today, there are only 5 weeks of play. There are 2 play days per week. You can't afford to have a bad week, because a bad week may well see you careering out of the top 4 and not qualifying for the major. Obviously, in this case, there is no major. It's more of a mini major, as we're starting to call it. But you still want to be in one of those top 4 spots to maximize those points you're getting towards SI 2021. Uno's going to find a kill again onto Corey, and this time it's a 5 versus 2. So, on the side of Rogue, there is an awful lot to do. You do have Rips left alive alongside Aces here. There is the possibility, but Kanto goes, ha ha, what possibility, my friend, as he's gone down as well. It's Rips all by himself, 2 frag grenades on side, and despite the vertical play coming through, despite feeling in control, things are looking incredibly lost for them right now. It's a 4 versus 1. They're contesting the vertical angle. Rips is going to find his second, but can he turn around and find another? There's one way to round the corner. No, they shall. You want to keep on using that on cooldown. It is very ideal to help go and collect that free information or to cause a bit of distraction. By the looks of it, they managed to get full control of Big Tower. The wall is now open. They can start looking in towards stage if they want to go for a plant. And Hive, what a game he's having so far, finds the head of saves, and they are now in a spot where there is no one contesting them up close. KS finds one onto Kendrew, and with those 2 picks, they're in a really good place to be able to try and look for a plant on the back of stage.
It makes it significantly harder for these other members of Na'Vi to move in. And you said it before, having control of that hatch, and then with the other lines of sight that they opened up, it just made it so much easier for Secret to be able to come into meeting and get those kills. We did see one go back onto Expo just then, but it's not quite enough to shift the tides as far as man advantage goes. Secret just need to decide if now is the time for them to move in, or what they're going to do about this. They know that Na'Vi are on the other side of the room and they're ready and waiting for them. They still need to make that plant, but they do have plenty of time.
You saw the red flash for a second, but it's still KS finding the headshot. Hive finds another, finds it.
Well, he's not going to rush into anything, and that kind of goes back into what I was saying about them playing very patiently. He knows that all those players there, and actually they're just going to rush straight in, but get gunned down in the process. Expo's got to be getting that 2K onto Kendrew, and panics. And straight away, with just Doki remaining, things look dire straight here for Na'Vi. What is he going to do about it? Is he going to be able to get this 2K? He certainly has the ability to do it, but no, he's not. Teams with that coming back around, but of course that would send Na'Vi into the position of loss. They're not making any kind of rush. You can see they're kind of being a bit careful, and well, Doki, he's the one who's going to be taking that first kill, and that's really disappointing there for Secret, but look how close this is here on the first floor.
You can't hold trophy like that, it's worth mentioning. You can't afford to sit in trophy when you've lost attic control and you've lost master control. You will get pincered the way they did just then, and you will lose your life inside a trophy. That's a man lost here on the side of Hive that just isn't really what you want to be seeing this early into the round. There's still 60 seconds to go. They're having to now expunge all these smoke canisters, which could be used for better purpose later on. Expert will trade one back. Kendrew is gone, and that is a support down and off the field. A second one comes through. The first C4 strikes true onto Panics. This puts Secret into a 4 versus 3 with 35 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, well, there we go. Draven's going to be going down as well as Doki gets his second and third kills. And this is looking really good here for Na'Vi. It looked like it was going so well for Team Secret, Des, but they may be about to end things out in a draw. And there we go. Na'Vi, they take round 20.